Good morning everyone, this is Bremster and today I'm coming to you with the Race to 17 puzzle number 17, which of course isn't the 17th puzzle in the series because the series started at 10. This is one of the Killer Sudokus from the event that Clover ran between February 2021 and February 2022 on Logic Masters Germany, which was just a series of killer puzzles all themed with the cages being all the same value, which was the number of, or the title of the puzzle. So in this case, this is a Killer Sudoku where normal Sudoku rules apply. So in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. We've got killer cages. So in these cages, the digits must sum to the number in the top left corner of the cage. In this case, all of the cages will sum to 17, and digits cannot repeat within cages. So even if you by normal Sudoku rules, both of those digits could be 3. In this puzzle, they cannot be because that would break the rules of Sudoku. So this series is something I am dropping into a special playlist. The videos will stay unlisted, so they will not appear as regular videos on my channel, at least initially. But they will be accessible through a public playlist, which will go live when the first video of this does become a regular video on my channel. And people who are working through the pack, which you can download from below, will be able to go to that playlist if they're looking for any solve videos that I've already recorded. And I will be able to just drop videos into that playlist without interrupting the regular flow of my channel. So at future points, I may decide to pull videos out of the playlist or leave them in the playlist, but I may decide to also make them regular releases on my channel if I need a gap filled, or just because it's a great series and I may want to bring the videos to the surface a bit more. I don't know. I'll see how I go. So I recorded this puzzle over a few days, or about a day before I realized what I was going to do with the special playlist and everything. I hadn't yet made the decision when I recorded this puzzle, so I'm going to have to cut over to a past Bremster who will solve this puzzle, and then when he is done solving, I will come back. Okay, so once again, I still don't know how future Bremster is going to deal with these, but what I'm going to do is I am going to attempt to solve 17 from the Race to 37 by Clover. So let's give this a shot. So 17 cages. What do we know about 17 cages? Now a 5-cell 17 cage must have a 1 in it, because if it doesn't, then 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 is obviously 2, 3, 4 is 9, 5 and 6 would be 20, so that's too high. Must it also have a 2? So 1, 3, 4 is 8, and 5 is 13, and 6 is 19, so it must have a 2 as well. So there's a 1 and a 2 in that cage. Okay, that's a 5-cell. This is a 5-cell 17 cage, and it must have a 1 and a 2 in it. But I can't put them here because there's already a 1 and 2 in this column. So there is a 1 and 2 in there, which means there's no 1, 2 there, which puts a 1, 2 down here. That's a cool interaction. I like that. So there is a 1, 2 down here. Can I put 1? Actually, yeah, I can put 1, 2 in a 3-cell 17 cage. There's a 2-cell 17 cage. That is an 8 and a 9. Is there another one? Yes, that is an 8, 9. Any more, please? Please? Okay, so this 17 cage can't have an 8 or a 9 in it. So if I don't use 8, 9, what are the maximums I've got? 7, 6, 5. Hang on, 7, 6, 5. That's 7, 6, 5 is 18. So I've only got 1 degree of freedom. So this is 4, 6, 7. And I think I can do the same up here, because I can't use 8, 9. So 7, 6, 5 is the maximum, which is 18. So I've got 1 degree of freedom. I can drop the 5 to a 4, but I can't drop any of the other digits, because if I drop any of the other digits, I have to jump over. This is also 4, 6, 7. So this is 4, 6, 7. These are 4, 6, 7. So these are 1, 2, 3, and 5. I'm happy to pencil mark numbers that are that. When I get down to quads, sometimes quints, but when I get down to quads, I will happily pencil mark. 1, 2, 3, 5. All I know is 1 and 2 is in here. I've got 2 of 1, 2, 3, and 5 in that cage. Could this be 1, 2? These would have to sum to, yeah, 14 is doable. I have to put 1 and 2 in here, because this is another 5 cell. Is there another one? No, but I have to put 1 and 2 in here. 1 and 2, but that's not putting any pressure. Both of those could be 1 and 2, and I could still do it here. This... So a 4-cell 17 cage must have a 4-cell 17 cage. Can I start at 3? 3, 4, 5, 6 is 18. No. Yeah, 3, 4, 5, 6 is 18. So I must have a 1 or a 2 in it. But I don't know. Yeah, because I'm only 1 over, I could have either. This... There's a lot of cages in these boxes. Although I've got a lot of cells left over. Can't put 8, 9 there. 1, 2, 3, 5. There'll be a geometry trick I'm missing. Like I must put 1 and 2 in. I must put 1 or 2 in here. Yeah, but I can't put them in there. So there's a 1 or a 2 in there, and there's a 1 or a 2 in there. So the 1s and 2s are in here. One of them is in here. I can't put 2 1s and 2s in here. So that's going to remove some options, but not a lot. There's a 1 or 2 in here. There's a 1 or 2 in here. So there's no 1 or 2 in here. So I've got 3 1s and 2s counted for in these columns already, maybe 4. If it was 4, I'd have to make those... I think I'm looking at this wrong. So is there anything else I need to have in this cage? Because I have to have 1, 2. Did I stop too early? If I don't have a 1, 2, if I don't have a 3, what happens? If I go 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. 4, 5, and 6 is, as I saw down here, well, no, I didn't, but 4, 5, and 6 is 15. Hang on, 1, 2, 4, 5, 6 is 18. So I have to have a 3 in these cages as well. So there's a 3 in this cage. There's a 3 in this cage, and they can't go there. That's a 1, 2, 3 triple. And now I can't put 3 in here. So this is a 1, 2, 3 triple, which means there's no 5 there. And this is a 1, 2, 3 triple. And now I've got a form of roping. These digits are going to be the same. So whatever goes in here can't go down here. I've got to get my roping right now. Can't go down here, so it has to go down here, and now it can't go in there, so it has to go in there. So those will be the same, and then these are what's left over. Those will be the same. So these are virtual 17 cages. So this has to sum to 17, this has to sum to 17. So whatever goes in this 17 cage goes in here, and this can't include a 1, a 2, or a 3. So it must include a 4. So this must include a 4. So there's a 4. One of these cages is 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 7, because 1, 2, 3, 4 is 10. So one of these cages is 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. Now, if this was 1, 2, 3, 4, 7, this would be 4, 6, 7, which makes sense. And the other one is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, I want to say. But 5, 6, 4 would be 5, 6, 4. Hang on. If this is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, this becomes a 4. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. If this is 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, this is 5, 6, and 4. 5, 6, and 4 doesn't equal 17. This is the 1, 2, 3, 4, 7. This is not the 4. 4 and 7 is down here. So if 4 and 7 is down here, this is the 4, 6, 7. These are 4, 6, 7. This is the 6. And this is 1, 2, 3, 6, 5. 5 now has to go in here. This is 5, 8, 9. This is 5, 8, 9. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is roping. There's no 5 there anymore. So what can I do here? If these were both 3, that wouldn't hit the total. That has to be a 5. So there's no 5 in those. 5 means I need another 12. The only way to do 12 is with 9 and 3. So that is 8. Those are not 3. That's not 3. So that's done. 8 is down here somewhere. 9 is in here somewhere. 5 is in here somewhere. That's a 4, 6, 7 triple. So there's a 1, 2, 3, 5, 9 over here. There'll be a better way of dealing with that, I think. Like this. The minimum these can be... Well, I can't put 8 and 9 in here, because if I put 8 and 9 in here, I've already got 17, and I've already blown, and I need to put 0 in both of those. So this can't be a 5. There must be a 5 in here. If this is 5, 8, this sums to 13, and these need to sum to 4, and they're 1, 3. If this is 5, 9, this is 14, and these need... Sorry, this is 5, 8, this is 13, these need to sum to 4 and a 1, 3. This is 5, 9, then this would be 1, 2. And there must be a 1. So this is 1, 2, 1, 3. There is no 1 in here. And now I've got a 1, 2, 3 triple. Now I can't use 1 in this 17 cage at all. Which means I have to use a 2 because of what I discussed earlier. So this is a 1, 3. This is a 2. There's no 2 in here. Now I can't use 3 in this cage. So 2... 4, 5, 6 is, yeah, as I discussed earlier, 2, 4, 5, 6 is 17. And these are 7, 8, and 9. Because these are the digits from 1 to 6. But I did the same, this is similar to down here. If this is 8, 9, I've blown the 17 already, and that would have to be 0. So I can't put 8 and 9 in here. So one of them has to be 7. So there's no 7 in there. If this is 7, 8, it's 15, and that is 2. And if this is 8, 9, no, sorry, if this is 7, 9, it's 16, and this is 1. Sorry, 1. So this is 1 and 2, giving me a 1, 2 pair. This becomes a 3, which makes this a 1 and this a 3. That 1, yeah, There's no 5 in there. So 5 is up here somewhere. Four, 6, or 7 in a 4-cell 17 cage. Actually, I still need to put 1 and 2 in here. I need to put 1, 2, and 3 in here. Or am I more interested in this row? Actually, I think I'm currently more interested in this row. Though I need to put 1, 2, and 3 in this cage, which is interesting. Actually, there's so much pressure everywhere. Because no, I'm interested in this row. Because this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, and it must contain a 4. So there must be a 4 in that cage. But there must be a 1 or a 2 in this cage for the same reason as every other. So this is a 1 or a 2. This is 4, 5, 7, 8, 9. If 1, 4, 5 gets me to 10, so I can't use a 9. I don't even think I can use an 8, can I? Because 1, 4, 5 being the minimum in 3 of these cells gets me to 10. So I can't use an 8 or a 9 in this cage at all. This is 4, 5, 7. 4, 5, 7 means that this is the 1. Means this is the 3, this is the 1. That's beautiful. There's no 5 there. There's no 7 there. This is an 8, 9 pair. That's now the 5, which gives me the total of this cage. That's 4, 9. This has to be 8. This has to be 9. This is not 9. This is 8 and 7, which gives me the total of this cage. 9 and 7 is 16, so this is 1. This is 2. There is no 2 in there. No 2 in there. This is not the 7. That's 4, 6, so the 7 goes in here. There's no 7 there anymore. This is a 9. Now, I need to put a 1 in here, so there's a 1 up here somewhere. I need to put a 2 and a 3 in here, which I can still put in here, I think. But then, okay, which means there's no 1 in this cage, and this cage had to have a 1 or a 2. So there's no 1 in this cage. So no 1 in this cage. I'm using the built-in calculator for some of this, but not all of it. So there's no 1 in this cage, so it must have a 2. But I think the 2 could still be down here. But there must be a 2 in this cage, which has to go in one of those. There must be a 3. Do I need a 3 in this? 2, 4, 5, 6 is 17, so I don't. So they're still got to put... Well, actually, I need to put a 3 in this cage, and it's there because of Sudoku. Don't forget your Sudoku. Don't forget your Sudoku, boys and girls. 5 can't go there because of Sudoku, so that's the 5. Now, yeah, 4, 5, 7. 9 is in here. Actually, 8 and 9 are in there. They're an 8, 9 pair by Sudoku, so I know what these are. These are 2, 3, and 6. 2, 3, and 6 is 11. So this is 1, is 12. I need another 5. That's a 1, 5 pair, which means there's no 5 in this cage. That's a 2, 3 pair, which means that's a 1. There's no 1 in there, and that's a 5. Now, that 1, 5 pair, 2, 3 is 5. This needs to get another 12. 12. 9, 3 is not possible. 8, 4 is possible. 7, 5 is not possible. This is 2, 3. These are 8, 4. So that's 9 and that's 8. There's no 4 there. There's no 9 down here. This is beautiful. 2, 3, 6 looks back here, meaning that's 4, that's 7, that's 4. The 4 makes that 6, that 2. The 4 looks up, meaning that's not 4, that's not 6. This is absolutely beautiful. 1, 5 means there's no 5 there. Oh, the 4, 8 makes that 9, so that is 8. This is 9, this is 5. I know what these are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Stunningly beautiful. Now this 17 cage, it can't have a 1 in it. It can't have a 5 in it. It can't have a 9 in it. I'm not sure. Well, let's do some Sudoku. There's got to be a 1. Actually, 1 is right here by Sudoku because there are 1s looking into the box, but there can't be 1 in those either. So 1 is in here. What other Sudoku can I do? 2 is in one of those 2 spots. That's a 2, 3 pair. Okay. 7 is somewhere up here. Actually, that 4, 7 is resolved. That's 4, so that's not 4. This is a 6, 7 pair. But this is now 8 or 9. And that 9 is telling me the order. That's an 8. That's a 9. That's an 8. So this is a triple now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 9. Now, surely there's a problem here. If this is 9, 10, these would have to sum to 7, and they can with 4 and 3. What about here? 8 means these have to sum to 9. That can't be a 9, which means that is a 9. So these have to sum to 7. If that's a 2, that would have to be a 5, and I don't have it. That's 3, that's 4, that is not 4. It's a 6, 7 pair. 3 makes that 2. That means that's 10, so that's the 7. These are 6s, that's a 7. 4, 6, 7 does get me there. The 2 makes that 3 and that 2. The 4 looks over making that 8 and 4. Ooh, I've got to do a lot of work in this box to break these patterns, don't I? Okay, this cage. Now, 9 is right there by Sudoku because I have 4 9s looking into that box. So these have to sum to 8. So I can't put an 8 in there. So goodbye 8. Can't put another 9 in there. So these have to sum to 8. So can I use 1, 7? Yes. Yes, I can. I could go 1 and 7. Can I use 2, 6? I could put 2 there and 6 there. Can I use 3, 5? No. So they're the only possibilities. Now I've got a 4, 6 pair here. So this is from 1, 2, or 7 for the row. Ooh, this has not helped. Ah, that can't be an 8. That's an 8. Hang on, I've missed something here. I've gotten something very, very wrong. So I'm going to roll back. So let's look at this again because 4, 6, 1, these are 1, 2, and 5. Now, these have to sum to 8. If this is 1, this is 7. If this is 2, this is 6. And if this is 5, this is 2, and I can't do it. So 1, 2, 6, 7. They're the possibles. But that's a 1, 2 pair, which makes that a 5. Okay, that's better. Because I saw that 7 and went, hang on a minute, I've put in the wrong things. So fixing things is important. So that becomes a 7. These are 4, 5 pairs now. Oh, that 1 tells me that's a 2. So if that's a 2, these had to sum to 8. That's a 6, which means that's a 4 and that's a 6, which means that's a 4. Those are not 4, and that's also not 6. That's 7 and 6. The 2 looks back, making that 1 and that 2. The 2 looks up, that is not 2. This 6 look up, making that 7 and that 6. The 1 looks up, making that 5 and 1. The 6 looks up, that is not 6. This is a pair. This is a 1-8 pair. And this one looks down, making that 8 and that 1. This is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 7. That is not 7 or 4. That is 3. Hello, 3. 4, 7, which is resolved by the 7 up there. 4 and 7. 5 and 4. This is not 3. 2 and 3. And therefore this is 6 and 3 and 2. And that is 17 from the race to 37. Well, I look forward to future Brimster being able to get these videos out. I still have no idea how he's going to do it. I will plan for that when I've got some time to sit down and plan. I hope you're enjoying them because I know I am. Thanks for watching, but I'll let him figure all that out. Okay, so I don't remember how that solved went, but fortunately this is the last time that I recorded a puzzle in advance before I figured out what I was going to do. So from this point on, all of the solves are going to be ones where I don't have to interrupt to do this break-in and pass over to a previous me. So yeah, hopefully that went well and you enjoyed the puzzle. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. I hope you have grabbed the pack. I will continue to update video links in the blog post, which is on my a free post on my Patreon page. You do not need to be a paid Patreon to view it. So all of those links should be below, or the link to that will be below where you can get it, or you can just go to the playlist where all of the videos will be in order. I'm trying to make them as easy to find as possible. If there's any comments or suggestions or anything, please let me know. Reach me on the Discord server, by email, comments, whatever, I will find them. But reach out to me if you've got any suggestions. Thank you everyone for watching, and as always, good luck with your solving.